Auditory. Let me give you a little bit of background on him too. He's got over 2 million views on the net between SoundClick and mp3.com. That's 2 million views, y'all. That's like double platinum. You know what I mean? He also got tracks with J.O. for the G Unit mixtape. Also, my boy, he even deals with people up on the East Coast. Royce, the 5'9".
Royce
right?
5'9".
Royce 5'9", Selly Cell, Yuck Mouth, JT from In Too Deep, and he also has upcoming tracks coming out with Mr. Little One, man. You know the business is going down. Man, it's really nice to have you here, man.
Nice to be here, man.
So, man, you're 20 years old.
20 years old.
And in such a short amount of time, man, you got a lot of success through the internet.
Yeah.
You know, when did you start making beats, man?
I started at about 7th grade. I started out making techno type stuff, actually.
Okay.
And my homie one day, he tells me, we're coming home from school, 7th grade, and he tells me, you need to make me some rap beats, man. And I started making beats on a program called Rebirth.
Okay.
Rebirth RB338. I'm a software dude. I grew up in the software era.
Right.
That's what I know.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he says, you need to start making me rap beats. So I start making a little something, and they sounded like some Zelda type tracks or something.
He said Zelda, the video game.
They were not banging, but I just kept working it up, working at it.
Right.
And from there, I went to a program called Reason. And that's when I started stepping my game up. And I say the summer after 9th grade, I became a beat hermit, you know what I mean?
Right.
I never left, you know?
Right.
And had black stuff all around my eyes and everything. Never answering the phone, nothing.
You was getting real grimy up in there, huh?
I was.
Business.
And so I started doing that, and I started going on the internet. The mp3.com is how it started.
Okay.
And I see people selling beats there, and I'm like, what? Like, I had no idea selling beats. You can make money off beats? What?
Man, for sure.
You know?
That's right.
So I was like, well, shit. And I heard their stuff, and it was decent, you know?
Yeah.
It was dope. But I figured I could do stuff like this. So I started putting my stuff on there. And I think it was the first or second day, I already had like 50 views.
Now, mp3.com, is that still around?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because mp3.com had a system where you got played. There was a time when you got played 3 cents per play.
Wow.
Then it went down to 2 cents, and I got on there a little late to where you were getting paid half a cent.
Okay.
But it got to where I got 2 checks each one. I got a check for about $600 and a check for about $700.
Man.
For my plays. You didn't even have to sell anything.
I heard that, man.
But then that was mp3.com's demise right there.
Right.
They couldn't handle it because, I was one of about, 100, 200, 300. There wasn't quite as many as now, but there was still a decent amount.
So they were out there sending checks out, sending them out.
Checks.
That's the business. Now, how did you end up doing tracks for like J.O., Yuck Mouth, Selly Cell? How did that come? From a young kid sitting up in his room. Yo, his studio is next to his bed. You know what I'm saying? How do you go from just a young kid just knocking out tracks to doing tracks with Selly Cell, J.O., and so on, man?
It's networking. You know what I mean? Like, befriend people. That's what I've noticed.
Well, check this out, man. Any of y'all doubting my boy right here, you definitely got to hit him up at where to check out your stuff.
You go to www.slumpers.com.
Street Tab? What about Street?
Street Tab, you gotta hit up. Street Tab is a hip-hop community site. It's affiliated with the Grimmie Rec Show. It's going down, interviews, everything, you know what I mean? That has all the names on it, you know.
And what about your MySpace?
MySpace.com/Auditory Productions.
Okay.
You're probably already my friend.
I heard that.